show you how to fix this and why this happens. This happens, the screen door hits this piece, and this piece hits that piece and causes it to slide out. The reason for that is this bracket in here. If you slam this screen door very hard, over time that bracket bends and causes that to happen. So I'm going to show you a permanent way to fix that. Okay, so go ahead and take some pledge on a paper towel. You're going to spray a whole bunch on there and you're going to soak it in the paper towel. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to wipe this track down. We're going to go ahead and remove these plugs, which allow us access to adjust these wheels on both of these. So we're going to get this screen adjusted first. By removing that plug, that exposes us to the adjustment on that. By turning that clockwise or counterclockwise, the screen goes up or down. So we need to bring the screen up a little bit. And then we also notice that these screws are not in all the way. So we also need to make sure those screws are in all the way. So we're going to go ahead and slide the screen all the way this way. And now that exposes to the other side, so we'll go ahead and adjust that up a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and try the operation of it. Seems like it rolls really good. We see that the screen track here is not all the way down, so we're going to go ahead and push that down. And then we're going to go ahead and slide the screen, make sure it slides and doesn't come off track. To find out if the screen is adjusted properly, adjust the wheels, and we're going to slide this screen so I can see the glass. So we're going to look at the reveal from there all the way down. So as you can see, we got a little gap there, but as we go up, it's tight. So we need to bring this wheel down or the other wheel up. So we're going to start by bringing this one down about a click. Okay, so we're looking now that we adjusted that. As you can see, we're looking through the screen to look at the door panel. We want that to be the same. That looks pretty good. So this screen's adjusted. Now what we're going to do, since there's nothing perfect in construction, we need to check if there's any high spots on the seal, like if there's a hump in the seal or if there's a crown in the header. So we're making sure that's pushed down all the way. And we're going to go ahead and draw a little pencil line on that guide. We're going to check to see if that line goes up or down, and we're going to try to find the highest spot. Okay, so there is a slight little hump here by about a 1/16. So we're going to draw the line to the highest point. Okay, now that we got the line drawn, we're going to go ahead and remove the screen now. Now that we got the screws removed, go ahead and remove the screen from the opening. Go ahead and we're going to lay our screen down on its edge so we can see the line that we just made. So that's the line that we drew. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drill the back side of it, and we're going to hold that up to the line, and then we're going to put a rivet in it so this doesn't slide out again. While I hold this to that line, we're going to come to the other side. So we're going to go down maybe 3/4 of an inch or so, and we're going to go in this groove here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and drill a little hole. We took extra care to make sure we didn't drill through the face. We just wanted to drill through the backside into these two little things here. And of course, if you don't have a rivet, you can use a screw. So we're going to use a rivet here. I'm putting the screwdriver there just to keep those separated there, and we're going to go ahead and rivet that on. Now you can see it's holding it right there. And the reason why I like using rivets because it's nice and flush here and it's not going to stick out and hit the door. As you can see, we got it right up to our line, so now that's not going to move. That's why we wanted to adjust the screen first. Now we're going to flip this over. So now what we're going to do on this other end, we're going to cut a slight ramp. So if it hits that sill strike again, it'll allow this to move out of the way. That is a little aggressive.
Is it?
Yeah, that's all right. So we put a little ramp here, so if it does hit that, it'll go up and over and push that out of the way and not cause this piece to come out again. So we'll go ahead and reinstall the screen. So we're going to go ahead and make sure it's set on the track properly. So when reinstalling the screen, I recommend that you start on the ends first to get them just barely tight and then put the center one in last. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and bend this bracket back straight again, the way it was. Now it goes to the stop. Now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other screen. Okay, as you can see here, now there's a little ramp. So if we ever go too far past that bracket, that will go over the ramp. So now that all that's done, we'll go ahead and put these plugs back in. We showed earlier how to adjust these so this reveal is the same. The final result is to have a good reveal between the two. So what I will do is on the inactive panel, which has this astracal, and I make sure that this line is straight all the way down. And as you saw earlier, I make sure that this line is straight all the way down. So if this gap is not even between the doors, I will adjust the active panel to this one. So the final result, when everything's said and done, is we want this gap between the two to be consistent. Just like that.